Welcome to Spartan Stadium as the 5-3 Spartans host the undefeated #2 ranked Buckeyes of Ohio State. First quarter action we go. Spartans drive and DeWeaver drops back. He has tons of time, but he throws it up into triple coverage and is picked off by Dan Eaton. That's the way to start off the game for the defense. Here comes the Buckeye offense. EJ6 drops back and threads the needle to Jalen Gill across the middle for 13. Then Jones goes back to the air, connected with Jeremy Rucker, and look at the freshman tight end fight for the gain of 13. A few plays later, Jones hits Harris on the outside. The big wideout sheds a tackle and picks up 20. It would lead to an O.J. Harrison field goal. Here come the Spartans. DeWeaver drops back and hits Gross on the outside. He sheds the Akuta tackle and is dragged down after a 17-yard gain. But DeWeaver would meet the best D-line in the nation. Brian Neal gets to the QB for the first sack of the day. Check out the spin move he put on the lineman. Put him in the spin cycle to bring down the quarterback. And DeWeaver would make another mistake, this time throwing into double coverage, and is picked off by senior Jeffrey Akuta. That's his 4th interception in 2 games. The Buckeyes showing off that passing game. Jones hits Harris on the slant and picks up 10. Then Jones and Harris connect again, this time for a gain of 14. A few plays later, J.K. Dobbins gets into the act. He goes up the gut for 12. Then Jones would drop back and hits Dobbins wide open across the middle. 1st and goal, Ohio State. The #2 would cap off the drive with this 1-yard TD. Buckeyes up early 10-0. Later in the second, Buckeyes driving again. Jones drops back. He scrambles to his right and hits Gill. Look at the cut he makes, and he gets tackled after a gain of 29 yards. Then Jones goes back to the air and throws an absolute dime to Jeremy Rucker on the sideline for 14. Then the Buckeyes will get back in the end zone. Jones and Harris connect on this slant, and Harris fights into the end zone. Buckeyes rolling 17-0. Silver Bullets force a 3-and-out, and Jones goes back to the air. He tries to hit Harris on the curl, but Brooks jumps the route, and he makes a cut and brings it back to the 15-yard line. The turnover bug strikes again. And the Spartans would turn turnovers into points. Kevin Holmes takes his handoff up the middle and walks into the end zone from 3 yards out. 17-7 Ohio State. Buckeyes look to put points on the board before the half. Jones hits Jackson across the middle for 19. Then check out this catch by Jalen Gill going over 2 defenders for a gain of 18. Setting up this O.J. Harrison field goal, and it's up and it's good. Ohio State goes into the half up 20-7. Start of the third, Jones looks to go deep, but check out the play by Anderson out jumping Grimes to get the interception. Spartans look to capitalize. DeWeaver drops back and hits Gross on the slant for a gain of 15. A few plays later, DeWeaver drops back, but here comes the pressure. Bryant Neal dives and gets his first sack of the game. Late in the drive, Spartans look to punch it in. DeWeaver drops back. He scrambles right, throws it towards the end zone, but is picked off by Dan Eaton, and he has a lot of green in front of him. He's turning on the Jets and goes 99 yards to the house, his 2nd pick 6 of the season. Next Spartans possession, DeWeaver drops back. He tries to hit his check down, but Jaden Woodby jumps the route and sprints into the end zone. Back-to-back pick 6 for the Silver Bullets in the BIA. Spartans look to bounce back. Check out this touch pass from DeWeaver to Gross for 24 yards. Then DeWeaver and Gross would link up one more time, this time getting into the end zone from 14 yards out. 33-14 Ohio State. Ensuing kickoff, Jalen Gill is 3 yards deep. He's bringing it out. He starts up the seam, cuts it right, hits the sidelines, and turns on those Jets. The junior H-back goes 103 yards to the house, ballooning the Buckeyes lead. But the Spartans are still fighting. DeWeaver drops back and hits Gross again, this time for 21. Then Holmes takes the handoff, finds the hole, and picks up 16. And Holmes gets his 2nd touchdown on the day. 43-21 Ohio State. The Spartans would go 3-and-out again, and they're forced to punt. Jalen Gill is back deep. He starts left, takes it all the way to the right. He gets a block from Went, and Gill turns on the Jets again. He's at the 5. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown Ohio State, 72 yards to the house. Buckeyes go on the roll big, 57-21. Emory Jones finished 20 of 30 for 229 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Quiet day for J.K. Dobbins, 16 carries for 109 yards and 1 end zone visit. Jones did a great job of spreading the ball around, connected with 8 different receivers. Jalen Harris led the way with 6 grabs and a touchdown. Gill chipped in with 4, but we'll get back to him in a second. On defense, Baron Browning and Wes May led the way with 7 tackles. Barber, Neal, McGee all got a sack. The BIA was able to pick off DeWeaver 6 times, led by Eaton 3 and a pick 6. Okuda, May, Woodby all chipped in with the interception as well. On special teams, big salute to Jalen Gill. He not only had a kickoff return for a touchdown, but he also had a punt return for a touchdown, all in the same game. He's super dangerous, and we're glad we recruited him. What a win for the Buckeyes. Now a trip to Happy Valley to take on the Nittany Lions of Penn State is waiting for us. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget to check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Big C Got Game. Links are in the description. And we'll talk again soon in the .the Eye podcast. Thanks for watching, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.